Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday Tuesday. We've got a new Nancy Drew game going on tonight. Everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad y'all are here. Yeah, we're going to be playing a new one tonight. I believe this is number 19. We're really starting to get through these. Of course, I guess it helps when you actually play once a week. So, but I believe this is number 19. So this is Haunting of Castle Malloy, and I'm very excited to see what this one is all about. So, Tuesday. Let's go ahead and open our case file. Give me just a second. Let me get switched over to the game, and then let me see how this looks. I think it looks okay. If I need to move, I'll move around, but we'll see how it goes. It's a little bit of a new setup here. All right, let's look at this case file.
When Kyler Mallory called me from her home in London and asked me to be her maid of honor, I was a little reluctant. After all, I hadn't seen her since she stayed with us as an exchange student a couple of years ago.
That's a little weird.
When she told me the wedding is going to take place at an old family castle in Ireland, how could I say no? The wedding will be very small, but Kyler still needs help with all the final preparations, which means she'd like me to arrive several days early. So I'm going to fly to Dublin, rent a car, and meet Kyler at Castle Malloy. She warned me that the place is somewhat in need of repairs, whatever that means. And unfortunately, by the time I get there, it'll be night. But I've never been to Ireland before, and I've never even seen a real honest-to-goodness castle, let alone stayed in one. So the fact that it may be dark and run down just makes it more of an adventure. And you know me, whenever the question is who wants to go on an adventure, my answer is always, I do.
I just noticed, too, I do have a green screen going on, and my shoulder is slightly transparent here. My whole sweater. Ooh, I'm a ghost. And that's, well, I put on a green sweater and then didn't remember that I had put up my green screen. So we'll see how it goes. I might just be slightly spooky and transparent. I'm the ghost tonight. Glad you're home from your trip, though. Yeah, traveling is always tiring, but at least you're back. All right, let's get into it. Let's grab these plane tickets. Oh, actually, hang on. Also, first off, let's just talk about, I do agree that it is a little weird that she's asking you to be her maid of honor when she was like an exchange student who stayed with you briefly, and we've literally never heard of her. It's not like Bess is asking you to be her maid of honor, George is asking you to be her maid of honor. No, some like random girl from Ireland, but sure. All right, Kyler Tegan Mallory of London. And they're not even from Ireland. They're from London? Okay. And Matthew William Simmons of London requests your presence to witness their exchange of matrimonial vows on the 1st of June at 1 o'clock. Location is Castle Malloy, Baylor, Ireland. What's this? Oh, we got a phone card for the Leprechaun telephone service. Beautiful. Let's get that plane ticket and let's go. Senior detective, baby. Whew.
For our landing, please make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
So weird that they like traveled to the very upper corner.
So your plane was on time, your luggage arrived, your rental car was waiting, everything went without a hitch?
Yep, and according to
So
Kyler's
far.
directions, I'm within 2 kilometers of Castle Malloy. Now stop worrying about me and get over to the Dunhills. What time is it there?
Around 2. The party just started. It's gonna go all day, so I've got plenty of time. Are you driving?
Yes,
Yes.
Ned, I'm talking on my cell phone while I'm driving, but it's okay. There's absolutely no traffic. And I think I see the gates. I gotta go. Say hi to the Dunhills for me and have fun.
Without you? Yeah, right. Take care, Nancy.
Oh no! What just happened?
What was that?
Girl, look around. Girl, look around. What's happening? Oh, okay. Hang on just a second. Hang on, pause the spookies for just like I can't get out of my screen. How do I get out? I can't get out of, I'm locked into this window. How do I get out? I can't. Pause for just a second. Full screen? Full screen 2? Will that make you happier, computer? Oh, no, I don't think so. Now I can't get past this section. Oh, dear. Okay, window it for a second. I just need to adjust the game volume down a little bit because I can hear that it is super loud. Or I can see on the thing that it is quite loud. Okay. Full screen on. Let's go. Okay. It has a couple jump scares. That's fine. No worries. I'm a brave detective. Okay, I guess I'm going this way. Baylor. Oh, there's a... What is that thing? Okay, and also, hello. I'm doing good, Waystar Witcher. We literally slept all day today. Hopefully you can stay awake during the stream. Des, yes, best game. This is a lot of people's favorites, so I'm very excited. You're immune to jump scares? Oh, well, good news for you, I'm not. What is this thing? What is happening here? I hate it. Oh, okay, that's just a sheep. Okay. Bye, buddy. What's happening here? This immediately looks like a slidey puzzle. Why? Why would the game do this to me? Oh, that looks like the bottom corner. Okay. This is fine. I'm only slightly scared of sheepies. Well, dang it. I didn't quite do that right, and I apologize already in advance for this baby screams. I don't think I did that right. Oh well. Alright, let's, okay, you get there. Sure. You get there. Okay, that one there. Why is it an immediate slide puzzle? Why? Does that look like? That doesn't look right. Okay. That looks like my other bottom piece. Ancient Celtic symbol. Tell us not, it's not curved enough. Oh, like the Celtic knot looking thing. Alright, this looks like my top piece. But then where is my other... Aha, piece that would go over here. Okay. Oh my goodness. That's a screaming baby that I hear. Okay. That really does look like it goes there. Woke up briefly, cleaning ladies came and cleaned your room, and then you went back to your nice clean room, slept till 5, woke up for like 10 minutes, and slept till like 6:30. Oh no. That's a lot. That's a lot for one day. Let's see if we can get this piece over here. Okay, that looks like both sides. Triquetra? Yeah, how did you never remember that? Oh, Celtic blood. Okay, well, that's fair. Ton of fun, though. Yay, Pride Parade, the Little Bright Tar Prince musical improv show. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, staying up till like 2 a.m. every night would be exhausting. Alright, I think these are my bottom pieces here. So let's see if we can move them on down. Okay. Now I just need to do this bit.
It looks like a piece is missing.
Okay, well. It kind of does look like a Kelpie, right? The water horses. Oh. Alright, see any pieces anywhere? And what about my car, Nancy? Like, what? You're not gonna, like, investigate or, like, I don't know, get your bags? You're just like, well, I don't know. Just drove off into nowhere. Where's Baylor? Oh, we just, like, what, walk all the way to town? No. Ooh. Looks super creepy to walk all the way back there. My bad, Nancy. What is happening? Do we just walk through? Oh, this navigation is super weird. Yeah, demons who would drag their victims to a watery grave and consume all except their liver? That is interesting. Okay, I guess we run through the dark. Can't look at anything here, no. Go, Nancy, go. Anything here? No. Okay. Oh, okay. Found the door. Knock, knock, knock. It looks like this one's broken. I can't tell.
Oh, hello. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here for the
Why
wedding.
is he making
The
weird
wedding's been
mouth
called
noises?
off. So go on back to where you come from.
No, wait, please. My car's in the ditch by the gate. I can't go anywhere.
Walk down the road to the inn then. Give me your keys and I'll see to your car in the morning.
I left the keys in the car. Can I at least talk to Kyler?
She's sleeping.
No, wait. I came all the way from the States.
You cannot stay here. Go to the inn, I said. Now off with you.
Please, can I come in just for a minute?
Wow.
Hello? Are you there? Hello? Hello? Hello?
That's bad. I've been waking up this whole castle, dude.
Hello? Could you come to the door, please?
I got literally all night.
Hello? Could you come to the door, please? Kyler? Are you in there? Hello?
Pizza.
Kyler? Are you in there? Hello?
Fine. What's going on down here? What are these? Oh, yeah. Nancy. Nancy. What? Do I need to aim like down here? Okay. There we go. Oh my god, you get several of them? Girl.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hey, standing out here in the dark. Hello, hi.
Deaf are you now? I told you you cannot be staying here.
No, what are you doing? That's Nancy Drew, my maid of honor. Let her in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What?
Matt's
Even.
disappeared? How can somebody you came all the way out here with to marry just disappear?
He hasn't disappeared for good. You have to understand, Matt's a bit of a prankster, and the wedding is still days away.
He disappeared as
Girl,
a prank?
I feel like I got bad
Adores
news for
getting
you.
people in a tizzy. I do think he's pushing the envelope this time, but
Either...
he'll show up. Mind you, it may not be till I've started down the aisle, but he'll show, saying he just wanted to make this a wedding no one shall ever forget.
Yeah, that man is incredibly rude. Okay, sorry, there was a huge love story about a Kelpie, and I was like vaguely reading it on the side here. Kelpie once fell to lust for a woman and attempted to force his human form upon her. She escaped, had a cunning woman craft a bridle to trap the Kelpie as a horse. After working for her, she and the Kelpie fell in love. They returned to the cunning woman, and the Kelpie said he'd give his power and form to stay with the woman. They made it so and lived happily ever together, having a large family. Well, there you go. I guess it worked out. What's the name of that, like, Stockholm Syndrome, though, where you fall in love with, like, your captor? Book of Irish Fairy Tales and Folktale that I got for graduation for high school. Nice. Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, why would you leave me alone in the dark when my car is broken down and I know the person who's there and I'm their maid of honor, regardless of whether or not you think the wedding is canceled, which clearly it seems like it's not. Rude. But he just, like, didn't want to do work today. Also, if the man I was marrying liked to pull a bunch of pranks, I guess it would depend on whether you like that kind of thing or not. I personally, nah. And B, if he just disappeared days before the wedding and enjoyed getting people in a tizzy, like, homie, do you know how much planning it takes to plan a wedding? Especially a wedding where people have to travel, especially weddings that are, like, in a castle and things. It would not be funny. It would not even be a little bit funny. Not sure we would be getting married. And even if he were getting married, girl, is this a man you want to marry? Debatable.
Why did that man at the door tell me the wedding was off?
Pranks immediately before wedding.
Caretaker,
Big red flag.
Delaney.
We need that guy from the
Donald
Instagram who runs around
There's
with this
no
big
D
red
at the
flag.
end, so it's pronounced Donal. That's the way you're supposed to spell it, which is to say that's the way the Irish spell it.
Proud of his heritage, huh?
Indeed.
They love each
Which
other.
would be tolerable if his love for the Irish wasn't accompanied by an abiding distaste for the British. Now, he rather likes me, but that's only because he considers me to be Irish. Since
Glad
I'm
that she and I
directly
have
related to the man
matching,
who used to own this place.
green sweatshirts.
When it comes to my British fiancé, Donald detests him, which is why he was so quick to tell you the wedding's off. He wants it to be off.
He probably
Came right
wants
out
it to
and
be
said,
off
"I am
because
to be
you're
married in
marrying a
Castle Malloy. It
juvenile
simply
man
must be to an
who
Irishman."
insists on
Said my
pranking
marrying a
everybody
Brit
right
would
before your wedding.
upset the fairy people, or whatever he calls them.
Wait, what? Wait. If you're to be married, it simply must be to an Irishman. Marrying a Brit would upset the fairy people? What is happening? What is it? Yeah. Okay. See, I agree. I am also not a prank person, and I would not find this funny at all. You met Sal from Impractical. I've never seen... Is that a show? Is that like a TV show? If so, I have not seen it. But Des is very excited for you. Any idea where he disappeared to? Let's try not to be weird about it. We are the maid of honor for some unknown reason.
Too?
No idea
No,
why.
but I know he didn't go far. The fact is, sometimes I hear him. You know, his voice. It's very faint and muffled, but it sounds like he's calling to me, saying things I can't quite make out, teasing me, the lout. So I know he's somewhere close by. He'll be here for the wedding. I'd stake my life on it. Of course, I remember well your penchant for solving mysteries. So if you want to give this one a go, by all means do. You could start in the nursery. It's down the hall. That's where Matt had set up his cot and was spending most of his time.
Why was he in the
Find him,
nursery?
Nancy. Having my maid of honor ruin this silly vanishing trick of his would teach him a lesson he sorely needs.
I bet also not marrying him would teach him a lesson he sorely needs. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, see? Somebody, yeah. No, thank you. I am such a hater. I'm a hater on immature men. Yeah, we should probably lead with this one, though.
Ran out in front of my car on my way
This one's a
here and
problem.
caused me to drive
This
into
one's a problem.
ditch.
Are you all right?
Me,
Thank
I'm
you.
fine. My
Thank
car
you for the
myself,
good first, that's a good
not
first
so
question.
And I'm pretty sure whomever I saw dropped this. Looks like some kind
So
of
creepy.
homemade doll.
What?
Clothes. It looks like Matt. And that's his
What?
ring. What did the person who
That's
dropped
what your
this-
fiance looks like, girl. We got more
I
red
didn't really
flags.
get a good look. It was dark and I was distracted and
Yeah,
it was so
I'm thinking
fast.
he got
Frankly,
kidnapped,
I'm
but
even
not by
sure
the
what I
fairy
saw
people. I'm
was a
thinking he
person.
got, like, I don't know,
Denal.
kidnapped by Denal.
The caretaker. When we realized Matt was gone, straight away Denal claimed Matt had been kidnapped by fairies.
That's why he's calling
which
for
is,
you,
of
girl.
course,
He's been
utterly
kidnapped for
ridiculous.
real.
It was probably Matt himself you saw, tricked out in some costume and leaving that door behind just to confound us. Well, I do hope he's enjoying himself, because as soon as we're married, that will be that. No more practical jokes. Ever.
See, you can clearly tell she's not a person who enjoys practical jokes. Right? That's my problem. Is that she's like I said, like, if you're a big fan and you know, you see that sometimes on, like, social media, there's, like, husbands and wives, they like to do practical jokes, as long as it's not always, like, one party doing practical jokes on the other and they don't seem to like it. A mutual love for practical jokes, sure. She clearly is like, no thank you. And days before our wedding. So what, like, he's just supposed to be running around in a costume, leaving dolls and causing car crashes, and she's just like, ah, silly Matt. Girl!
Bother you to be here all by yourself?
I'm stressed out
Actually,
for
Matt's
her.
best friend Kit Foley is here too. He set up a cot in the Great Hall downstairs.
Okay. So Matt's best friend Kit is here. Is he from London too?
Is he from London too?
Or is he an Irishman?
He lives in London
Oh.
now, yes.
But
both
he's
his
an
parents
Irishman,
are
yeah.
Irish. You could practically hear Denal's ears perk
So
up
what?
when he heard
Denal
that.
kidnapped Matt so that she would marry an Irishman? Like Kit?
Where does Mr. Delaney live?
All I know is he comes at dawn and leaves at sunset. I can't fathom what he does all day, but he always seems to be
Some
puttering
fairies are
away
pretty
at
good
something.
looking.
When he's not
I read A
working,
Court
he
of
spends
Thorns
most
and
of his
Roses.
time down the road at the
Some
Screaming
fairies are really good
Banshee
looking.
Inn.
Okay. Sorry, what was it? Comes at dawn, leaves at sunset, don't know what he does all day, puttering away at something. When he's not working, he spends most of the time down the road at the Screaming Banshee Inn. I guess? Does it matter who pays
How long
him?
has he been the
I don't know that
caretaker?
either of these questions really
I
matter.
don't know that either. A long time, I should imagine, seeing as he more or less came with Grandpapa's estate. I should let him go. All he ever talks about are banshees
don't let him
and
go. It's a
fairies
weirdo,
and
but,
leprechauns. And he can
Probably
be
good at
quite
taking care of the
obstinate,
place by
as you
now.
saw at the door. But if Grandpapa saw fit to put up with him all those years, I suppose I can too.
When you said you sometimes hear Matt, where are you when that
Yes,
happens?
I agree.
In here?
Where are you?
In here,
These are the clues,
in the
Nancy.
nursery, sometimes outside.
Oh.
His voice is always very muffled and very, very faint, so I can never tell where it's coming from or what he's saying.
Screaming Banshee Inn?
But it's
Definitely not
Matt,
foreshadowing.
I'm sure.
Absolutely not. No, that's got no bearing on anything here in the mystery at all. Especially not that there was on the title screen a very scary looking woman, all white and spooky looking. But no. Okay. And you've looked all over for
And
him?
you've looked all over for him?
When it became apparent he was missing, we searched everywhere for hours. We were
Yeah.
afraid he'd gone wading and drowned. Or
Yes,
something,
which is why this
or
is not a
wandered into
funny
the
practical
bog,
joke.
or gotten lost out on the moor. But we found no footprints, no clothes lying around, nothing. So when I heard his voice, it dawned on me he was playing one of his outlandish pranks. I was furious with him, but truth be told, it was also a bit of a relief.
I guess
What are you doing
it
in
is a
here,
relief
if
to
you
think
don't
he's
mind
at
my
least
asking?
alive.
Reading. About myself, in a way.
Oh.
You see, until my grandpapa died and left me this
Oh,
place,
this is like her
not
castle
only did
now.
I have no idea that this castle existed, but I had no idea my real name was not Mallory, but Malloy. Apparently, Grandpapa changed his name 50 years ago, so no one
Interesting.
would find out he was Irish.
Why didn't he want people to find out he was Irish?
I think it had something to do with his brother, Brendan, the man who owned this place and was living here when it exploded during World War II.
Okay.
He was rumored to have been
Oh.
a double agent, supposedly doing top secret research for the Allies, but in truth passing his findings on to the Axis. Not exactly a brother
Yeah.
you want people to know about.
If the rumors.
were true.
That's fair.
Anyway, ever since I found out I'm a Malloy, I can't stop reading about Ireland. So many different people have populated this country at one time or another. The Celts, the Druids, the Gaels. It's all quite fascinating.
This feels like a loaded question there, Nancy. Have you come across anything in here that indicates whose side your great uncle was really on? Like, let's ask
All
something
these books were Brendan's?
nicer for our first
I can't be
conversation.
certain, but I assume so. He was quite the inventor, I do know that. Everything that remains in this place seems as if it's been tinkered with. Even his daughter's dollhouse, of all things.
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Real Chekhov's gun there.
I'll catch you later.
Dollhouse, huh?
The 5 months I spent living with you, your dad, and Hannah. And Togo, of course. That was a very happy time for me, Nancy. I can't tell you how thrilled I am you're here.
Girl, am I
get
like
to see
legit
you
your
again,
best
and
friend
I get
though?
to see Ireland.
I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. I'm your maid of honor, remember?
I haven't forgotten.
Don't worry, girl, we got you. We're gonna fix all this, okay? My expert sleuthing skills. Ooh, the Zodiac constellations. Let's go. I love a good book. Let's learn something. That's what Nancy Drew games are all about. Winter, fall, summer, spring. Wait. That feels backwards, but that must be the order that they go for constellations moving throughout the... Yeah, first time we've heard of her in 19 games. Agree. Clearly they've kept in touch and been best friends. Ooh, spooky ghost. Okay. Sorry. Alright, the Zodiac constellations. Illuminating the night sky, the Zodiac was one of the first known celestial coordinate systems. Extending around 8 degrees on either side of the ecliptic, the sun's apparent path as viewed from Earth is the circular zone known as the Zodiac. This zone was further divided into segments, each represented by one of the 12 signs. Seasons were marked by the setting and rising of these constellations against the position of the sun. Every year, the sun returns to nearly the same position on the ecliptic at the spring equinox. Due to a slight variance of approximately 1 degree every 72 years, known as the precession of the equinox, the astronomical zodiac no longer corresponds with the astrological zodiac. Hence, while Aries' reign is noted in astrology as March 21st to April 20th, the constellation itself is actually visible during Taurus' reign the following month. The constellations divided equally by the equator at any given time, the zodiac glides across the night skies in both hemispheres. Whether used for astronomy or astrology, the zodiac will continue to inspire for millennia to come. We've got Aries. This is constellation and astrological. Okay. As the first sign of the zodiac, Aries is represented by the ram, based on Greek myth of Phrixus and Helle. The ram was, I know just about as much Greek language as I do Italian, so this will be good. Yeah, and put Irish up there or any, like, Gaelic in the same category. The ram was sent to the children by Hermes to aid in escape from their stepmother Ino. The stars of the constellation can also be connected in an alternate way to show the ram running. Taurus, this is April to May. Taurus, the bull, also contains one of the most recognizable open star clusters in astronomy, the Pleiades or Seven Sisters. In Greek mythology, Zeus used the disguise of a bull to attract the fair maiden Europa. Gemini, what? Okay. The twins, known as Castor and Pollux, are uniquely represented not only by a constellation, but also the stars, Castor and Pollux, which can be seen as the heads of the brothers in the celestial skies. Cancer, that's the crab. One of the smaller and fainter constellations, Cancer is known as the crab. Though many find the animal's representation difficult to see in the stars, the crab nonetheless resides as an essential member of the zodiac. That's 100% a crab. This is his little body, and these are his little claws going... Oh, God. Easy peasy. Leo. This looks like a horse. This does not look like a lion. Leo was recognized across cultures as a representation of the king of the beasts. Egyptians, Babylonians, Sumerians, Greeks, and others all named this constellation the lion. Virgo. Spanning across the skies, Virgo is the largest of the zodiac and the second largest constellation. Known as the Maiden or Virgin, Virgo has been associated with numerous goddesses. Libra. The only zodiac that is not a representation of an animate object, Libra is also known as the Scales of Balance. It was originally part of Scorpius before being categorized as a separate constellation. Fairy Bureau, Virgo. Scorpius. Easily recognizable as a scorpion, that's true. It's got like its little tail. This constellation is better known as Scorpio in astrology. With a short period of time when the sun is in its path, Scorpius makes a brief appearance in the astronomical zodiac. Sagittarius. Represented as a centaur, Sagittarius also contains numerous star clusters and nebulae. This is due to the galactic center of the Milky Way, which lies in the direction of the constellations viewed from Earth. Capricornus, or better known as Capricorn in astrology. It is typically designed as a goat with a fishtail. Now, where are you seeing goat with a fishtail? Right? Everybody else is like, Cancer, that one's hard to see. I don't see goat with fishtail. The Tropic of Capricorn, the southernmost latitude where the sun can appear directly overhead at noon, was so named due to the sun's entering the constellation at winter solstice. Wrong. Sagittarius is also in November. Yes, it is November 23rd to December 22nd. That's its astrological doodad. Aquarius. This is our January to February's. One of the oldest recognized constellations in the zodiac, Aquarius is also the second largest. As many countries enter their rainy season during this time, he is typically represented as a water bearer. I don't see water bearer. I don't see a lot of these. Pisces. Is this a fish? Debatable. Last of the sign, Pisces is seen as two fish tied by their tails to the same point. Oh, like here, and then this is a fish, and then this is a fish. In Greek myth, the fish were Aphrodite and Cupid, who had transformed themselves to escape Typhon. Cool! Love learning stuff. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Yeah, horsey statue. Do-do-do-do. Any more cool books to read? I'm excited that the constellation stuff will come into play. It seems fun. Oh, what's this? What's this? Why can I look at this? Is there like an eyeball on the edge of that book? Creepy. November as December. That's what you get for staying up for over 24 hours! Oh, goodness gracious, that's way too long. What's this? A helmet? Okay. That's a lot of places for things to go. Okay. 10. 10? What does that mean? What? Is there any writing under there? Okay. 10 and 10. Does that mean like it has to be like a short one and then a long one and then a short one and then a long one? Is that... I guess where am I trying to go from and get to here? Let's get a big one. Okay. Am I just supposed to get all of them moving? Okay. Yeah, like it doesn't seem to like me putting any of the big ones near it. Neither does this one. But little one, it's like, yeah. Oh, 10 big ones and 10 small ones? Do they all have to go here? Oh, what I'm doing. Alright. Where am I? What's happening here? Okay. Nope, not quite. Move this one out of the way. Get out of here. That seems like a good one, right? How's that? Oh, okay, it's not really doing much right now. Played this game a little while ago, did the cider puzzle in like 2 minutes. There's an otter puzzle that took you 2 days? Well, that doesn't bode well. Alright, What else have I got here? There's that one. And then... Is this even something I'm supposed to be doing right now? Okay, where does this even fit? Here? That feels like literally the only place. Let me try out... It does not want the big one anywhere near it. Okay. Then if I try a little one next to a little one... It also is like, no thank you. Okay. So we have... Oh, any of these as options. Alright, let's see. We don't really need to be super close to that little guy. Let's try up here. And then there. And then... okay, hang on here. So let's try... Okay, you'll fit there. Can you fit there? Will that... Oh! Hang on, give me back in there. No! That's upsetting! Seriously? Wah, wah. I don't even remember what I had done. Dang. Okay. That doesn't... Yeah, that's not quite right. So if that one's there, this one can only go here. But what if it's there? It can go there, like slightly over. Man, I feel so bad right now because if you think about it, this girl is like, my fiance is missing. Everything's going crazy. I'm supposed to be getting married in a couple of days. Nancy, can you help find my fiance? And we're just like, clock your puzzle. Oh, remember the first 3 gears? Large on the farthest. Small connecting heading right. Large slightly underneath that. Large on the farthest. Okay. And then small connecting heading right and large slightly underneath that. Maybe. Okay. Then we probably just need one thing connecting these. It's like not quite, right? Ugh, so close. Let's try to see if I could like do something else. There we go. Ooh, so close. Can I... No, it doesn't like that. Okay. It's still not gonna quite do it. Alright. Let's see here. Let's do this and then. I got nothing. Here, maybe? And then... Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. That's not bad. Oh, but 2... Yeah, I was like, I get the feeling like these are going to be very clustered together. Somehow that works. Oh, come on. It does not like 2 big gears together. Fine. It feels pretty darn good. Although how this is working is beyond me and my understanding of engineering. In fact, it doesn't even feel like that was necessary. Okay, there we go. Where would I put... Okay. How does that work? It frustrates me that this isn't an answer. It makes me feel like... Alright, this... Neither of those. This or this. Put that here for a second. This. Or this one. Can you just... Kidding me. How they're touching. This is a silly puzzle. Alright. Although I really do feel like that's correct. Alright. Oh! I am gonna be the one haunting Castle Malloy by the end of this. That sucked. It sucked a lot. Okay. So what? This one? This one? This one? Maybe? Okay. I kind of like this. The problem is, what fits in between here? Nothing. Alright. Get you guys back out. Let's see what fits here. There. 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 Okay. It's one of those three. That feels like it should fit, but it doesn't. Those like barely touch, and it's like, yeah, you know, whatevs. Right, that feels like it should fit right there in that hole. Apparently not. That's not gonna work. That might. That might. How? That's frustrating. How? All right. I got no, yes, yes. Yeah. Have to go. That's just where that goes. Right, that top gear is a problem. That's one of the ones that stays there. Okay. There's no way to connect with it if it's there. I could connect with it there. And there. Ugh. I hope this is a very exciting stream for everybody. I don't want to like... I don't want to spend the whole stream doing this, but I feel like we're so close. It feels like we're using up like too many gears over here. Gears over here's. Alright, so... Okay. So if the gear is there... That's the only place it can go if it's there. But what if it's there? Can it go anywhere else? But that doesn't actually turn it. There? That doesn't turn it either. Okay, it's only there or there. And this only fits here, here, or here. So that and that seem like the only way to make this gear work, honestly. The fact that that one isn't turning when they're touching is stupid. Agreed. I feel like I'm using up too many gears here as well. Like 5 gears in between these. No, this one would need to touch like a small one. But this one needs to be another large one. Okay. Alright, so this one, this one, this one. It seems very out of the way. Yeah. So this one can go pretty much here, here, here. Or up there, but that would be dumb. Let's try this. And this. Does this do it? Is that what I had before? Oh, are we missing one? That's a great question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good point, because that would make this puzzle a lot more understandable. We're going to take a break from that. We're going to take a break from that. I'm not going to be playing that the entire stream. What's happening over here? I'm like immediately overwhelmed by this castle.
This is useless. It's not lit.
Okay, Nancy. Oh no. Ugh. Is it one of these?
I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Nancy. I don't remember, like, the optimal way to do this thing. This might be not optimal, but I don't care. That's not Wait a second. What am I trying to do? Which one? What size is this? Okay. I immediately, like, confused. Wait a second. My brain. My brain is malfunctioning. Alright, I need to get this one underneath this one. Yeah, she's choosing to do this as a puzzle. I agreed. No idea why she couldn't just be like, oh, actually, you can put the rings wherever you feel like. I made up that rule. Ha 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 ha. I think I saw this puzzle on like an episode of Survivor once. And I remember just seeing somebody like absolutely crush it. And I was like, whoa. That's crazy. Okay. Where does this one go? This one goes in between? Okay. You've done this puzzle enough times that you could easily crush it. Yeah, this is like a very, I think, like, famous puzzle. But not one that I have done frequently. Okay. That one? No, that's a no. Okay. That's not where I want. That's not what what am I doing here? What size are you? You're that one. Okay. I feel like if you keep switching things, like, enough, you'll figure it out, right? Okay. Hang on a second here. Okay. I don't know why I felt the need to move it off of that one. Okay. Where's that one go? That one. Why is this game, I can't, is it immediately giving me puzzles that I'm like not so good at, or am I just picking the puzzles that I'm not so good at? I feel like I'm going backwards now. Hang on. I doing this even remotely right? That doesn't feel right. Yeah, I can't believe Nancy is choosing this. Are y'all having a good stream? Is this going well? Am I doing good? My not entertained you. So I gotta get this one, I gotta get these guys off of here and onto here. I can do this here. Nope. But this one, okay. I feel like I'm redoing the work I just did. Okay. Okay. Gotta be getting there, right? Sure. Wait, did I just undo the same exact thing I just did? What's... This is the biggest one? This is the biggest one. Okay. So we need to pull these off of here so that we can get this one in there. I'm getting there. Okay, good. Just like 20,000 more clicks than needed, probably. Son of a gun. You believe me? Oh, thank you. The words of encouragement are actually helping right now, not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, hang on. This. Get this guy off. Okay. You. There we go, there we go. Okay. Yeah, they're not for everybody. They're not for me. I want this guy. Undo. I need to get this guy over there. Hey, making progress. Alright, now I need to somehow get to that other bottom one. Why do you all love these? I mean, it's fine, I guess. In like a crazy way. Okay. Alright, I need to get this guy in there. Which means I need to pull both of these off. 3 against 1? It's a mutiny. This isn't... I feel like I'm shifting things, and I feel like my brain is doing something on the inside, but I don't know what it actually is. I don't know why I need to move it over, but my brain says yes. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, do not bury this guy. No, that's the opposite of what I just wanted, right? Okay. This guy's gotta go there. Gotta uncover him. Gotta uncover this first. So in order to get this off, I need to put all these guys on here. Okay. All right. Get on there. Okay. There. There we go. There we go. There we go. I feel like I'm close. I feel like I'm so close. I've definitely passed whatever the halfway point of the puzzle is by getting this disc down. So, like, I know I'm not that far away. Wait a second. Okay. So close, so close. Getting closer. There we go. There's another disc on. There we go. Ah! So close. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. That better. I should be like winning the game right now.
This'll come in handy.
I was like, I better not have to do that again to like recharge it or something. Whew. We did it. How much of my stream is even left? Like, okay, 45 minutes. Alright, I gotta do something more interesting. It's also fascinating. Like, it's really cool environmental stuff. What's this? Cedar, oak, mahogany, ironwood, zinc, iron, brass, copper, silver, lead, mercury, gold, platinum. Yeah, sure. Okay. Do we put that in our, we didn't put that, but girl, put that in your backpack. Alright, I guess at least I know where it is. Okay. What's that back there? Letter and number. Convert. This font is hard. Convert binary into a letter by locating the 8-digit binary's numerical value on the chart. What? I don't understand binary. Oh, binary is bitten. By finding the combination of column values that, when added together, equal the numerical value. Homie, my brain. Okay, convert binary into a letter by locating the 8-digit binary numerical value on the chart. So it'll give there's an 8-digit numerical value. Binary is written by finding combination of column values that, when added together, okay, this, equal the numerical value. Okay. Each 1 or 0 represents a single column. Rating 1 if the value is used, 0 if the value is not used. In the 8-digit binary, columns represent the following values. Oh, okay. So it would just be 1, 1, and then one of those. You add those up, it's 106, and then you put it on the chart, and that's J. Okay, that's fine. Great. Okay. We know how to read binary now. Okay. I'm not going to do whatever's happening here because I don't know what it is, but I understand that there are different metals and woods and a balance. Some scales. Okay, so we've got that. That's that. Okay. Like, homegirl, this is where you're, like, living? You own this castle-y place? Okay. What's through here?
Whoa, that would have been quite a fall.
It just goes nowhere? Alright. I guess we've searched some of this room. Let's get out of here. Alright, so there's that door with this, like, this kind of Celtic knot thing on it. There's another door with a Celtic knot on it. And then what? It just goes upstairs or downstairs? Alright, let's just check out the next room. Hey! Hey! Whoa! Hey! No! Okay, so... Evil returns to the evildoer. Is this the nursery? Okay. This is where you had your fiance sleeping? Because if so, I may have understood why he left. Okay. So we must need more of these. 3 more. Red, blue, and green. And we probably... They're probably wherever the birds are, if the like crows have been stealing them. See not what you see, and hear not what you hear. Evil returns to the evildoer. This is creepy. And spooky. What's happening here? Oh, is this the girl's dollhouse or whatever that he was tinkering with? This means to the side of. This means directly next to. This means above, directly above, above in any direction, to the side of, on any floor. Oh, okay. Okay, so you just put them in the... Okay. So we've got a cow that has to go directly above a pig. So they could go like here and here, or here and here, and that might be correct. A pig has to go directly next to a rocking horse that we don't have, unless it's this rocking horse, but I suspect we're missing some pieces. So... do you count as a creepy doll? I just noticed, yeah, that is one of the, I think, Clada... I don't know if that's how they're pronounced, but that's how it looks phonetically. Rings, where it's like the hands holding like the heart with the crown on it. Okay, well, you're not a doll. Okay. So like, to the side of. So like, the cat could go anywhere to the side of the rocking horse. Okay, I think we need more pieces for this. Truth speaks even though the tongue were dead. Le blanc bleu. So we need some kind of keyword. Crow, you're not messing with it, are you? Alright. Silent mouth is sweet to hear. This would be a terrible place for any small child to grow up, I feel like. Left to... Oh, this must be Dez's otter puzzle. Left to move me up and down, right to circle round and round. What? Ah, okay. Left click to move it up and down, right to circle round and round. This one's locked in place, so what I need some otters like that, and then what I need otters like that, and then I would need like an otter. Let's start there. So I would need an otter. Okay. If I use this... Did she say she had her husband sleeping in the nursery? So I'm with you. If this story is being forced to sleep, no wonder he left. This room is covered in cobwebs and open windows and plants and is super creepy. Yes. I'm pretty sure she said he was sleeping in the nursery. Okay. Let's start with this purple otter. So purple otter... There are 4 purple otter tails. Alright. So we're trying this one. And then we'll move over here to green. And if we do this particular green otter head, then this would have to be red. So we would need a red tail next to a green tail. And the only thing that looks... that's not right. Okay. So this can't be the green otter head. Immature pranking groom belongs in the nursery. Alright, this one has the same thing. It's a green otter head next to a red otter head, so not that one. And those are the only 2 green otter heads that can go there. And because there is not something that fits this green and red, this must not be the piece. So let's try another purple otter tail. Okay. So we have purple otter tail. Now we have green otter. Green otter goes to a purple otter down here. So we would need a green tail next to a purple tail, which does exist. Okay, so we've got some otters there. Alright, so this corner is looking okay. Now let's take it from here. We've got a blue otter head to a green otter tail. We could turn it around there, but basically we'd be needing a green otter head next to a blue otter head, which does not exist, so it can't be this particular piece. We have a couple other blue otter heads. The next one would be this one, but in the meantime, blue, so now it's red. So we would need a red otter head next to a blue otter head, and that we do have there. So this upper half is looking fine. Okay, so our top half of otters are looking fine. Now this one, needs that piece. Okay, let me start back here. We've got this blue otter head going to a green. This is the only green otter head that I have left, and it goes to this red otter head. So unfortunately something is incorrect here. Yeah, because these aren't fitting together. This is the only thing it could be. Okay. So instead of this blue otter head, let's try this blue otter head. Now it's going to purple otter head. It goes to blue otter head. Okay. Ooh, we're so close. So close here. What if I do... Okay. Alright. So the current things that are not matching are these little guys. Alright, so I believe I tried all three blue otter heads there, which could possibly mean that this tail piece isn't the right one. Is this entire game like this? Just like impossible puzzle after impossible puzzle. I mean, not impossible, but frustrating. Let's try these otters. I can see why this took a while, does. Otters. Alright, there's an otter puzzle. I'm not gonna do that one just yet. I'm not gonna do that one just yet. I'm gonna keep exploring. See anything here. Alright. And like we can't inspect the bed at all. And is this his cot right over here? This is his cot that he was in? We can't inspect that for any clues. Let's go up.
I can't quite get there from here.
Well, I don't know. Go out the window. Jump it, Nancy. Good news, you didn't break your neck when you fell through that hole in the staircase. Bad news, you broke pretty much everything else. Can you say traction? Try again. Alright. We probably need some, like, sketchy planks of wood or something. Let's take the staircase down. What is this castle? It's just, like, busted. Oh, is that, like, another Zoltar? Yeah, no, thank you. Are these the big doors that we came in? Nancy, you didn't even need to ask somebody to open it. Girl, you could have just, like, gone in through the wall.
Hi, you must be
You
Nancy
must be Kit.
Drew. I'm Kit
Oh,
Foley.
what, you got
Ignore
a
the
black
eye
eye,
if
my
you can.
dude.
Walked into a door the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Looks worse than it feels. I'm a bit surprised you're still here, given the
Yeah, this
circumstances.
castle is straight up falling apart. I was gonna say the same.
I was going to say the same about you.
I'm not about to leave Kyler here by herself. Until she comes to her senses, I'm staying put.
What do you mean, comes to her senses?
Matt isn't playing a practical joke, and he hasn't been kidnapped by fairies. He got cold feet and left. It's as simple as that.
Oh, okay, but you seem like a decent guy, or do you have feelings for
Have
Kyler?
you told Kyler?
No, I haven't got the heart. Or the guts. Take your pick.
Silver!
he loves
Welcome
Kyler,
to
but
the
she can be a handful.
suite.
And he's no
I'm glad you're
pushover
here.
either. Their relationship is so tempestuous, it scares him. She thinks once he makes a real commitment, everything will be fine. But he's not so sure. So he bailed.
Okay, he loves Kyler, but Kyler can be a handful. Okay, so they go back and forth a lot, and he's scared because he's a child. Without saying anything to her, I mean that doesn't even seem like a far-fetched
Without
question. I know
saying
lots of guys who
anything
would
to
not
I'm sure I'll
have the
contact
guts
her
to
in
have a
another
good
day or two.
conversation.
In the meantime, she's in a raging state of denial, and I, for one, don't see any harm in allowing her to stay that way. I seriously doubt he walked out on her for good. It's just that for Matt, marriage is way too much, way too soon.
The real question is, how long have they been together? That's what I'm
When
curious
or
about.
how did you realize that Matt had disappeared?
Or got a black
Kyler and
eye
I
while
went for a walk,
kidnapping the
came back,
groom.
and the next thing I knew, Kyler was saying Matt was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, you and Kyler went for a walk. Maybe Matt punched him because he found out that Kit had feelings for Kyler. Who knows? Where did you... Okay. Kit and Kyler went for a walk. They came back. Next thing, Kyler's like, I can't find Matt
Where did
anywhere.
you last see him?
In the nursery. He always seemed to be in the nursery fiddling with things. Whenever I'd tease him about it, he'd always give me this impish little grin like he was up to something. When I checked the nursery and saw that Matt's suitcase and backpack were gone, it finally
Oh.
dawned on me that he had left and he wasn't coming back.
The suitcase
Of course,
and
by that
backpack are
time,
gone.
Kyler had
Okay.
convinced herself that he was simply playing one of his practical jokes, and I couldn't bring myself to burst her bubble, so I didn't.
Well, because my other thought was, like, maybe he was playing with something in the nursery, it opened a secret passage, he's gotten stuck somewhere, so he's literally, like, yelling for help. But his backpack and his suitcase are gone, unless Donald just took
How
them
come
and,
you
like,
sound
threw
so
them into the lake or
American?
something.
Because I am American.
Oh.
My father's VP of International Sales for
Krollmeister.
Incorporated. The company transferred him to London 15 years ago. I
Okay.
pretty much lived there ever since. I just can't seem to pick up the accent.
Fair enough.
It looks like you're drawing something. Are you an artist?
Me? Not hardly. I'm with a real estate development company. These are just preliminary sketches for a couple of projects we're working on. In other words, I'm doing homework.
Residential real estate or commercial?
Mostly residential. And let me tell you, we'd have a field day with attractive
Yeah.
land like the one this castle sits on. Ocean view,
Feels
easy
like he
commute to Donegal,
has
bedrock foundation,
maybe ulterior
readily accessible
motives.
groundwater. That bog's a bit problematic,
The
but a
bog?
little sand, a little gravel, a little landscaping, voila! A cluster of 6, maybe 8 luxury homes amid a park-like setting that would sell like lightning.
Would that sell like lightning in Ireland, though? I mean, in the U.S., sure. Ocean view, easy commute. Oh, that
I
sounds
better
kind of
get
nice.
going. See ya.
See ya.
Okay, bye. Alright, Ha! That's a picture, I suppose. Girl. They're not engaged in this one because she doesn't have any kind of engagement ring on, unless they didn't have an engagement ring for some reason. Weird that that would just be sitting here next to the fire. Okay, let's see what's going on over here.
I shouldn't go messing with this without permission.
What is it? Ah! What did I click on? What did I just click on? Oh. Oh. Okay, so this is a letter of some kind, so it'd be this column, and this column added together. And then there's some things on here. I don't... Is this like a printing doodad? A printing machine? Okay. Alright. Yeah, this whole castle, dude, is just like open to the air. Oh, hey, that's one of those things that we need for the scale, probably. Except now all the papers are gonna blow away, Nancy Drew. You're not gonna put anything else on top of that? Or read it, or, like, literally anything? Alright, what's happening over here? Madam Isbial? I don't have any coins, ma'am. I'm sure there's an actual, like, Irish way to say that I am not pronouncing properly because I cannot pronounce any of those names correctly. A lot of Irish names that do not make sense to me. Alright, well. Go back out the door for a bit.
Where are those lights in the tower coming from?
Look at a lighthouse. I don't know, Nancy. You tell me. We gotta go back up and check. I don't think we can get there, right? She said, you said up in the tower? Yeah, we can't get there. Okay. Alright, so we got spooky lights in the tower. Homegirl's still sitting here.
Nancy, splendid timing. I just thought of something
Okay.
you can do for me. There's an old-fashioned
That's what that
printing
is.
press
Okay,
downstairs.
it is a
Have you seen
printing
it?
machine.
It's so big, it's pretty hard to miss.
It came with the castle. My great-uncle Brendan had all sorts of gizmos and gadgets and machinery lying around. Anyway, when I saw the printer, I told Matt why not save some money and print the programs for the wedding right here. Problem is, Matt failed to get them done before he turned into the merry prankster. And since I have the mechanical aptitude of a bacterium, would you mind finishing the job for me? You'd only have to print 3 more sheets. And the plate, the ink, the paper, everything you need is right there.
No problem.
No problem.
Thank you, Nancy. You're the best.
That's why you're my best friend and I call you on every case that we ever go on.
Did you print the rest of the programs?
Oh, you won't talk
Not
to me
yet,
until
but I
that
will.
happens. Okay.
Anything else to report?
Aha!
If Matt was staying in the nursery, where's
I was
his
hoping we
luggage?
could ask more questions.
Right there by his cot.
It's not there now.
But it was there, just last night. I remember seeing it when I peeked in to see if he'd finally decided to reappear. At least, I think I saw it last night. If it's not there now, perhaps Denol moved it, took it to storage or something.
That's really weird.
Because I know I saw it after Matt went missing. So it's around here somewhere, just like he's around here somewhere. I'm sure of it.
I feel like she's in denial. Okay, so Kit is saying that the luggage was gone initially. She's saying, no, I've seen the luggage, it's here. So that makes the, like, running away scenario less likely. And maybe the I accidentally got trapped in a secret passage in the castle more likely. But now his luggage is gone. So that makes more sense of, like, maybe Matt accidentally went missing. He can't get out of wherever he is, and he's stuck somewhere. And so Donald was like, oh, he ran off, the wedding's canceled, I'm just gonna, like, throw his luggage in the bog, or put it in storage or something. That's maybe more likely.
Did you know when you decided to hold your wedding here that half the place is pretty much rubble?
Oh, yes. Mind you, I didn't even know that Castle Malloy existed until Grandpapa died and I was notified that I'd inherited it. At which point, the executor of his estate sent me pictures and assured me that despite its appearance, it was in fact habitable.
It is habitable?
It looks like a bomb went off in it.
Does not look
That
habitable.
Because one did. One summer night in 1944, this place, or half of it at least, just suddenly blew up. It was rumored that my great-uncle Brendan was working on something that involved a new kind of rocket fuel. He was killed along with his wife and young daughter. Apparently, they all just vaporized. Which, I guess, is why Denal claims the nursery, where the little girl spent most of her time, is haunted.
And you sent your fiancé to live in that room. Girl, you're both
later.
the problem.
Good luck.
Casual bomb story. Lots of problems. Nope, this isn't. Nope, I didn't mean to come back in here. That place is... As I was walking out of there, some text appeared at the very bottom of the screen. But I was too busy walking out of the room to see it. They're meant to be because they're both the problem and they can be problematic together. I think I just walked up the stairs, which I did not mean to do. I meant to walk down it. Sometimes you just hear dramatic wailing. Okay, cool. Cool beans. Well, as Nancy drew, I don't believe in dramatic wailing. And I don't have time for that. Oh, the text says eerie wailing. Okay. Great. Okay, so, girl, what are these supposed to look like? Hi.
I'd better finish the rest of these before I go anywhere.
Finish the rest of what, Nancy? Nancy. Nancy. What do I do?
I should use black ink to print the programs.
Uh-huh. Okay. Love that I'm doing this with zero explanation. What do I do? I put this in my bag? No. Oh, I put it to dry? Okay.
I should finish what I just printed before I take more paper.
Okay, and then I dry it?
Alan Payne. That's kind of weird.
The wedding celebration of Kyler Tegan Mallory. Although, if she knows that her last name is Malloy, why doesn't she just put Malloy on it? Yeah, that or rename it to Castle Mallory. And Matthew William Simmons, Malloy Castle, Ireland, June 1st, 1 o'clock. Officiant Patrick O'Flaherty. That's an Irish name if you have ever heard of one. Maid of honor Nancy Drew. But best man Alan Payne. His best man's supposed to be Kit. So I'm telling you, I think something happened there. Alright, we got the preludes. We got some processionals, some hand fasting, some exchanging of vows, rings, pronouncements, processional. Sure, looks like a thing. In loving memory of our parents. All of their parents are dead. John and Sarah Mallory and David and Christina Simmons. Yeah, we don't know who Alan Payne is. No idea. Never heard of him. Okay. Alright, so then black ink, paper, print it. It comes back out. I do this. I press the button. Now that I figured out how printing presses work with zero instructions. Got it. Girl, I'll print these all day. I am going to be the best maid of honor you have ever had. I get the feeling like we are going to find out that this was all some kind of, like, misunderstanding. I think this is going to end in a wedding. Alright, did I do it? Hey, guess what? Done. Nope. I keep...
Did you finish the program?
Sure did. Who the heck is Alan?
But I noticed that they say the best man is someone named Alan Payne. If Kit is Matt's best friend, why isn't Kit the best man?
Matt said that's the way Kit wanted it. He got here early too. But when Matt vanished, Alan was certain that Matt was playing a joke and refused to be the butt of it. So he went back to London, saying he'll reappear only when Matt does, and not a moment before.
Maybe
You know,
Kit has
perhaps
secretly
you should
been
give Alan a
in
call.
love with Kyler this whole time.
0044-020.
That's a long phone number.
7946-0481.
I can't
He
remember
may have
that.
seen something while he was here that could help you find
Use
Matt.
the phone at the
You'll have
inn.
to use the phone
Okay.
down the road at the inn, however. My cell phone gets absolutely no reception here.
I'm gonna go play detective now.
Good luck.
Okay. So Kit didn't want to be... I wonder, like, if Kit and Kyler... Like, if Kit's secretly been in love with Kyler the whole time, Matt's gonna marry her, and Kyler's like, maybe I'm not comfortable being the best man. Maybe Alan can be the best man.
What's going on?
If you and Matt are best friends, how
What's
come
up
you
with
didn't
this
want to be his best man?
Kit?
Actually, I did. But Matt mentioned that it would be a good move
Oh.
for him politically if he asked this guy he knows from work, Alan Payne, to be his best man. And I said, hey, do it. So he did. No big deal.
And then he got punched in the
Have you
eye.
ever been up in the tower?
Uh-uh.
Absolutely
You saw the
none
stairs,
of
or what's
this.
left of them.
I believe
There's no way to get up there.
0% of what's happening here. I could have sworn I saw lights. Yeah.
I could have sworn I saw
Oh,
lights
whoop!
coming from it.
Was Matt into rock
Perhaps
climbing?
it was the good people come a-calling on their good friend and all.
Or
Or maybe it was just reflected moonlight or something.
No, it like
So if you're thinking Matt's up
shine.
there, forget it. Ain't no way.
I'd better get going. See ya.
Drop by anytime.
Alright. Really? I mean, like... Why would, like, a guy from work... Why would that be, like, your choice here? Alright, now we got this lantern, dude. We can go anywhere. What's that? Is that something? No? Well, what's happening back here, girl? The hell is
Wonder what that
happening?
crow's doing in there.
It's stealing all your... Ooh, ah. You got me. Maybe they had a fist fight to decide who's best man and he lost. Oh, he got me. That's where all those shinies are. Okay. So... I don't understand. I see, like, some of the shamrock leaves are colored in. Like, is he supposed to be standing to the right? And this one to the left, and this one straight ahead. But what is up? What is both sides? What is, I mean, down? I don't understand. This feels like a puzzle I should be able to solve right here, but... They only have 4 positions, but there's lots of different ways. And I don't seem to be able to change them positions. I'm sure that in order to, I don't know what, get past the leprechauns, I gotta solve their puzzle first. They otherwise look identical. Okay, clicking on different parts of them doesn't do anything. Only 4 positions. They're all different, aren't they? There's up and down, there's a left and a right, there's nothing, there's side to side, and there's up and down. The only thing that would be missing is if all of them were clicked in. Alright. Anything from this view? Ah, piece of paper. Kyler. Okay, I thought maybe it would zoom in on that. There we go. Kyler, choose you, Matt, as my best friend, my companion, my love. Okay, so these are Kyler's vows. My companion, my love, through life's trials and celebrations, we will travel the road together, united in heart and mind from the first. You have a truer gift I've never known, and one I will treasure always. Matt, with this ring I give you all my love, my heart, my soul. What am I doing? This is wrong. Is this like, do they not love each other? Or is she just like having trouble writing her vows? This makes me feel like I'm playing Diablo 2. I'm going around the back of the castle. Anything? Good news. Cliff wasn't that high. Bad news, it was still a cliff. Made a fatal error. Yes, try again. Okay. Alright. This has big Act 1 of Diablo 2 vibes, though. Must admit. Okay. Alright, so these are all just cliffs. What's this? It's a fairy circle or something? Alright. Wow, I am seeing nothing to interact with. Alright, we'll just have to remember that that's there. Oh, is this the bog?
That's a pretty big step.
Oh, that's not what I really wanted to do. I wanted to go into that bog. Girl, get in there.
That's a pretty...
Let's go. What's that? Oh no. Bye. That's a terrible Nancy death. Good news, by the time Kit and Kyler arrived, you'd only sunk in up to your waist. Bad news, when they tried to pull you out, they sank in up to their chins. Pretty much looked like we were underwater there. Okay, so I see that there were yellow flowers at the circle, pink flowers here. A crow that freaking hates us. Alright. Oh, there are like some paths here. Okay. I was like, how do you know where you're going? It's a well? Okay. Not important apparently. This takes us up to the circle again. Lovely. In my mind I was afraid it was just like a free-for-all on trying to find stuff in here. Okay, there's... I guess you can call this a path. Kind of looks like a path this way, sort of. Ooh. Oh, wait. Oh, this is like the garden. Okay. Okay. What are these? This is like a cemetery? 1801. 1916. 1845. Okay. Alright, so we have 3 crosses. Seems like 3 graves. And that wall and everything behind it seems a lot better lit than anything I'm actually seeing out here. Does this just link up and go back to the bog? Okay. Man, it is dark out here. It's spooky. It's very spooky. Alright, we're back on the path. Does anything from the path, aha, go off to this side? What's this? The wall? Oh, sure. Alright, wall with symbols. If everybody wants to remember that one. We got wall with symbols. Okay. And luckily it looks like that's all on that side. Oh. Okay, that's just like the river or whatever. Oh. Okay. Can't go like under the bridge, can I? No. Okay. Alright, let's go to town. Let's see if we can call Alan. And the thing is, though, like, in reality, if Alan, Car, how you doing? Still good? You can drain that battery if you keep flashing like that. If Matt chose Alan because he wanted to, like, impress him or get closer with him for business purposes, or I think Kit used the word political, but whatever, like at work kind of politics, why would he then play a prank on everybody? That would be like the opposite of what he was intending to do. Because if that is true, and Alan just was like, I'm going back to London until Matt decides to be a grown-up, that would be more, I don't know, understandable. That's not what I wanted to do, Nancy. Man, She FM, the Beat 104, all, I don't know if that's the type of music, all the time. Leprechaun Telephone, Irish Frisbee League. Alright, let's use our card. And let's try to, oh, the Baylor Wolfhounds, that's cute.
Hello?
Yes, hi. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Castle Malloy. I'm Kyler Mallory's maid of honor.
Yes, I remember that name. Has Matthew finally put an end to
Okay, so Matthew, he does think it's a prank.
No, I'm afraid he's still at it. But if you have a second, could I ask you some questions?
It should be a minute or two before my ride gets here. What's on your mind?
Do you have any idea where Matt may be hiding?
None. And if what you're really asking is, am I in on his little joke? The answer to that is absolutely, unequivocally, no. I detest practical jokes.
Okay.
Did you help look for Matt after he disappeared?
I did not. As soon as Kyla said it would be just like Matt to disappear as a prank, I refused to join in any search for him. And when he didn't show up the next morning, I left. I did not travel all the way to Ireland to be made a fool of. Besides, I'd had quite enough of the three of them and rather liked having an excuse to leave.
You didn't get along with them?
I was fine. They're the ones who couldn't seem to get along. For instance, the evening before Matt disappeared, he and Kit had a terrible row. I couldn't make out exactly what was being said, but they both sounded very angry. Furious, I dare say. In fact, the next time I saw Kit, he was sporting a black eye.
I knew Matt punched him.
And the next morning, Matt and Kyla had a go at each other. Nothing physical, mind you, and once again, I couldn't make out what was said, but I promise you, they were quite put out with each other. I was more than happy to bid the lot of them farewell. Though I imagine I'll be returning to the castle before too long. Matt is bound to find his prank as tedious as everyone else does eventually. I must be off.
Okay.
Nancy, it was a pleasure venting to you. Hopefully before too long we shall...
I like Alan. Alan's my favorite person so far. Also does not put up with shenanigans. Love it. It's called Ned. Our beloved boyfriend.
Hello?
Hi, Ned, it's me.
Hey, Nancy. How come you're not calling from your cell phone?
Okay, let's be honest with Ned.
Well, let's just say you were right about driving and using my cell phone.
Sort of.
Sort of.
You were in a car accident?
Yeah, but you heard me hang up, so I wasn't really talking on the phone. I just had it in my hand. Even though I did wind up in a ditch.
I hope she got that rental
I'm
car
fine,
insurance.
But the rental car and my cell phone are pretty much history.
You drove into a ditch?
Something that kind of looked like a woman and kind of didn't ran across the road right in front of me. I had to swerve to miss her, or it, or whatever.
Maybe it was a fairy
What do you mean
person.
it kinda looked like a woman?
It had all
It was
this
a
long,
banshee.
wild hair, and it was wearing something flowing, like a dress or a robe. But its face, it just didn't look human.
Spooky.
Here we go again. You're in Ireland, not 2 hours, and what happened?
And like, Ned literally can't leave us alone without something happening to us.
You're fine.
Oh.
Right.
Did I mention that Matt Simmons, the guy Kyler came here to marry, is missing?
The groom is missing?
She thinks he's just playing a practical joke.
Wait a minute. You and Kyler are there by yourselves?
No.
Matt's best friend is here
I like
too.
that he has
So's
he is
the
concerned
caretaker,
for us
Mr.
though.
Delaney.
This guy Matt thinks disappearing less than a week before his wedding is funny?
I knew Ned
No
was a good
expert on
guy.
marriage or anything, but
I knew
that's a
Ned
good sign.
was a good guy.
I'd really like to get into the tower of Castle Malloy.
What's stopping you?
The lack of stairs, for one thing.
There are no stairs?
There used to be.
They were destroyed along with half the castle in a mysterious
Ned,
explosion.
half this
during World
castle
War II.
doesn't exist,
Apparently,
okay?
the guy
So,
who lived here then, Brendan Malloy, was some kind of mad scientist.
Why do you want to get up in the tower so bad?
I saw some strange lights coming from inside it. Kit says Matt is no rock climber. But
he
still, I
didn't
can't help
he
but
didn't say
think
that
it
because we didn't
might have
ask him
been
that
Matt.
question.
Why would he be up in a tower?
Maybe that's where he's hiding out.
You just said there's no way to get in.
I know, but
Maybe he learned how to fly.
Learned how to fly.
You're not helping, Ned.
Sorry, Nancy.
I'll
Oh,
let you get back
I
to
love
the
Ned.
party.
All right, talk to you later.
I feel like Ned and Nancy should get married. Okay. Yeah, maybe he turned into a fairy. I like it. Alright. I guess let's check out the Screaming Banshee. Is Donald in here?
So, you're not so keen on staying at the castle after all then?
I feel like his voice is like a much higher pitch than I thought it was going to be.
Kyler wants me to find Matt for her.
Come to me for a bit of aid and advice, did ya? Well, I've got none to give. Not till I got the day's troubles behind me and a crow's nest in front of me.
What?
Huh?
The mix maid suddenly took ill, leaving poor Seamus on his
Oh.
own, running back and forth, trying to mix and serve at the same time.
Okay.
I ordered soon as I walked in, yet here I sit, dying of thirst. I'll do no talking till I get me crow's nest, and there's
gotta
the
make this
sorry
man a
truth of the
drink.
matter. But now, we're some spry and spunky lass to lend poor Seamus a hand by taking over
I
the
feel
mixing
like we
for a
can maybe
while.
do that.
That would surely speed the plow.
Sounds good to me. I'll see to it you get your crows, whatever, ASAP.
Gonna play mix maid for a while, are ya?
Okay.
Here's what you're to do. I'll take the orders and put the tickets up here.
Up there.
Each ticket will have no more than 2 drinks on it. And
Okay.
to save time, I draw little pictures instead of writing out their names. The mixin' book will tell you which little
To
picture
save
stands
time?
for what drink. It'll also tell you what's in each drink and how to make each drink. Now, to pour something, put the silver mixing glass under either the juice tap or the
Or the
beer
beer
tap.
tap.
Then, press whatever button the mixing book tells you to press. The book will also tell you how many times to press it. If
All
the
right.
drink needs blending, you'll see a picture of a blender at the top of the column in the book. You're to put the solid ingredients into the blender first, then pour whatever's in the mixing glass into the blender. Then, press the red button. And when the blending's done, Just reach under the counter and find the serving glass that's pictured in the book. Put the serving glass on the grey mat and pour everything from the blender into the serving glass. If the drink doesn't need blending, just find the right serving glass, put it on the grey mat, and pour everything you've poured into the mixing glass into the serving glass. Then, add anything else the book tells you to add, put the serving glass on the tray to the right of the ticket it goes to, and start fixing the next drink. Soon as you've made all the drinks on a ticket, ring the bell and I'll serve 'em up. Just remember, if the orders start coming thick and fast and the tickets start piling up, you're to make the drinks on the ticket closest to the bell first.
Got it.
Now, you'll be making no mistakes, I'm sure. But if you do, just toss the glass into the rubbish bin down there to the right and start over. Mind you, lass, you must do the mixing fast and proper. The quicker you mix, the more tips you'll be keeping. To work with you now.
Okay. Alright. I didn't actually want to be doing this immediately. What is that? It's like a crow. Crow. Oh, the crow's nest. Okay. I got, 1, 2, 3, 4, one of these, okay, and then, I get one of those? No. One of those, alright, and then I pour it in here, and then I do, are these ice cubes? Alright, I do ice cubes, I do lime, and then I put it on there. Okay, and now I need a green aisle. Alright. Give me a mint. Give me 1, 2, 3 pineapples. Give me 1, 2 seltzer waters. We're going in this glass. Pour them in. Put some lime. Stick it up there.
You made a mistake, girl.
What? Okay. 1 mint. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Alright, and then I don't see a blender icon on it.
You didn't make what they asked for.
Wait, is this one fine or is the other one wrong? This looks like that glass, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. Oh, that's wrong. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was really gonna end the stream, but apparently I can't do that. Okay, and then it gets ice, and then it gets this, and then it goes there, and then I... Okay. Alright, great. Green aisle. Oh, I can just click it and it takes me to the page. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Great. Stick it in. Got it. Okay, give me that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going in what appears to be a tall glass, I guess. Just goes in. That goes up.
You do fine work, miss.
Thank you. Bog punch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, goodness. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's very hard to see. Let's go get another tall glass. Great. Stick an orange on there. Get it up. Give me one of these. Connolly's Folly. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's a tea glass. Give it a little bit of ice in there. Sure. Okay.
Another round completed.
Got
All
it.
done and dusted, are ya? Thank you, miss.
Oh, okay.
Take what's in the tip jar. And the next time you help out, you can keep the tips then as well.
Oh, thank you. Did you get your crow's nest?
Crow's nest,
thank
girl.
you.
Well done.
What's up, Donald?
Now, I'm to tell you what happened to the Sassenach, am I?
Is that
I'm
a
sorry.
word
happened to the
for
what?
British
The
people?
Sassenach. The Englishman. The one Kyler was supposed to be marrying.
Okay.
Well, what happened to him is this. The she took him. The good people
That's
whisked him
yeah.
straight
That's
off
not
to
what
their
that word
world,
looks
they
like.
did.
It should
By the
be
good
pronounced
people,
as.
You mean fairies?
You'll not be hearing me call him that.
Okay.
All of us have a name we prefer, and with them, the good people it is.
Okay.
So that's what I call him, and you'd be wise to do the same.
For some reason, I actually think I like Donald. I think he's like a misunderstood Irishman, and maybe I just have a soft spot in my heart for grumpy old guys. I don't know.
Just what are these good people going to do with him?
Whatever they please. He's in their world now, and he'll not be coming back. That's as much of the truth as we'll ever know. 'Tis not the first time the good people have seen fit to meddle in the affairs of Castle Malloy. 'Cause the explosion they did.
The one that destroyed half the castle?
He's just into folklore. He loves the culture. This man is the culture.
Aye, and their little girl, Fiona.
Oh.
All three were lost to the world forever when the place blew. But the blame lay not with Malloy. It was the good people. They'd taken a shine
and they
to
wanted
Fiona,
her.
that's why. And they knew that little girls, no matter how much they're adored by wee folk or mortals, sooner or later, all little girls grow up and grow old. The good people couldn't bear to see this happen to their beloved Fiona, so they made full sure it never did.
Sounds to me like the good people are actually just the opposite.
They have their ways, and we have ours, is all. That's just the way of things. Got plans for you, they do.
The fairies? The good
Thanks.
people?
Or not.
What makes you say that?
I meant to pocket your car keys for safekeeping on my way over here, but I couldn't find them.
You mean my keys weren't in the car?
What?
Aye, that's exactly my meaning. Taken they were. The good people want you to be staying.
The name of this place. Just what exactly is a banshee?
A woman,
Let's
one
learn.
of the good people.
Oh, she's
as
a one of
alive
she's
as
a
you
fairy.
and me,
Okay.
with wild hair almost as long as the tattered grey robe.
What if I told you I
blowing up
saw
around
someone
her
like
whenever
this?
she appears? Sometimes she takes on the form of a hooded crow, but it's the sound she makes, her terrible wailing, that strikes fear in the human heart. Because when a mortal hears the wail of a banshee, it means someone is about to die.
I
Well-
saw someone with long hair and a gray robe outside the castle tonight.
Bad news.
Did you know?
It ran across the road in front of me. That's why my car's in the ditch.
Not till I was 50 and 4 did I see a banshee. To see one at your age, on your very first night in Ireland. A special lass you are indeed.
I feel like by asking, is there no other explanation, he'll be like, you don't believe me.
Do not be mistaken banshees for Santa Claus now. A warning is all they leave behind about something that's coming and can't be stopped.
Okay.
Sometimes I hear this strange kind of wailing sound when I'm in the castle. Have you ever heard it?
These ears don't work so well now.
No.
Even the pattern of rain is beginning to slip by 'em. But the situation being what it is, by my reckon, a banshee you heard.
You mean someone in the castle is going to die?
Aye.
Someone as in Matt?
How they know what they know, and why they do what they do, are mysteries far beyond mortal solution. But be assured, lass, someone at Castle Malloy is doomed.
Doomed.
Do you dislike all
All the word
Englishmen as much as you
doomed.
dislike Matt Simmons? Or is he special somehow?
I've little use for any Sassenach, but I took a disliking to this one soon as I laid eyes on him.
You know what? I took a
Arrogant he
disliking to him
was,
as soon as I heard about him. So hey.
disrespectful, foolish,
Yeah.
always touching things he shouldn't, going places he didn't belong. Worse than a stray dog, that one was.
I mean, maybe Donald just like is a decent judge of character. He seems. We already know he likes Kyler. What does he think about Kit?
Aye, he may talk like a Yank and live like a Brit, but there's Irish in the lad. I saw it right off. Little wonder he's in
Told
love
ya,
with the girl.
called it,
They'll
knew
make
it.
a fine pair.
Well,
it.
wait a minute. Kit's not in love with
Yeah, he
Kyler.
is.
Blind, are you now?
Yeah, he
Loves
is.
her, he does indeed. He's all but wearing a sign saying so. He came to the wedding early to make sure there'd never be a wedding. Only the good people saw to that for him. Ah, the luck of the Irish.
I should get back to the castle.
Be careful out there, lass.
What's back there? Or is that more drinks? I don't want to serve more drinks. I didn't want to serve more drinks. What's over here? Difference detective. Doll top belt ball whistle. Oh, I wonder if I'll need some of this stuff darts away. Yeah, I wonder if I'll need like a doll for the dollhouse, you know? The difference detective. Other mysteries afoot. Use your sleuthing skills to discover all the clues. Click on each difference. Search quickly. If time runs out, you'll be kicked out of the force. Alright. Oh, it's over here. Oh, the Baylor Venetian Festival. That's awesome. I never know, like, are these devs of the game or are these, like, fans who, like, won a contest? I love it when they do stuff like that. It's so cute. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave it here for the evening. It went a little longer than I thought that it would.
What's on your mind,
nope,
then?
sorry. Sorry,
I should go
Donald.
back to the castle.
Good night to you.
They used to do fan contests, like, a lot. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no, we've already had a lot of second chances. Play some games next time. We'll see if it is that. Alright, y'all. It has been a lot of fun, and I'm glad y'all could join me for Tuesday Drew's Day in a brand new Dancy Drew game. I'm really excited for it. So far, this seems like a really fun one. I think it got a little better once we stopped trying to do all the puzzles and just went and kind of explored, learned a little bit more of the story. I'm convinced that Kit is also in love with Kyler. I think he and Matt got upset. I think Matt accidentally, like, got stuck somewhere in the castle. Everybody thinks it's a joke, but maybe it's not. So, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. I had a lot of fun. So, if you're interested, I will see you guys next Tuesday on Tuesday Drew's Day.